감구다이! Who am I? I am a person who is defined by my diverse, borderline eccentric interests, achievements, and ambitious aspirations. For instance, when I was in the 2nd grade, I started to take martial arts classes, not knowing how far I would go with it. I have learned very many valuable lessons while training in the martial arts, which have come to help me in everyday life. For example, thinking positively can cause positive things to happen to you. Never giving up, how to last through physical pain, and building mental fortitude. I also have a great interest in World War II history, which I have always liked because my family has always had an interest in military history, and several generations of my family have served in the military. Another interest I have is the appreciation for the Norse mythology, because it's one way that I feel a connection to the distant past, and because the Vikings are pretty cool. On to my achievements. My greatest achievement so far is receiving my first Dan, or first degree black belt, in Shotokan Karate, Seikan Jiu-Jitsu, and Kodokan Judo. Why is this important? Because when I attempted to test my first time around in a process that totaled 8 hours over 3 days, while I was so sick I could barely talk, at an audible level, I had to spar for 20 minutes straight. I passed every part of the test except for 3 things. And as the process goes, I trained for them and I fixed them. I was able to retest in 6 months, and I completed my testing successfully then. Another achievement I am proud of is that for 4 consecutive years, I have been invited to receive awards at the International Black Belt Hall of Fame, Junior Black Belt, and Under Black Belt Rank Division. I was nominated twice before I was a black belt, and now twice as a black belt. This year I am earning an award for Assistant Instructor of the Year. Now for my aspirations. First, I would like to earn my senseiship, which requires 500 or more teaching hours and at least 10 years of training. On top of that, I must attend teaching seminars, and I believe there's an assessment in there. Perhaps the most ambitious of these aspirations is the goal of earning a 10th Dan, which in order to put things into perspective, you have to wait 10 years to test for your 10th degree after you earn your 9th degree, which is 9 years after your 8th degree, and so on. Finally, I would also like to earn a PhD in the martial arts and a degree in military studies and work as an analyst for the Army or the Department of Defense. In closing, like the pieces of a puzzle, my interests, achievements, and aspirations fit together to make me who I am. To put it simply, I have many very interesting